Welcome, everybody, here to our match at Jack of all trivia in the Geekdom division. I am your host, the Commissioner Devontae King. And today we have a great match between one player making his Inner Geekdom debut, and another player uh, coming off his first win in the league after his debut match. So, two relatively new players trying to make their footing here in Jack of all trivia. Um, I guess we can start with opening interviews. We'll start first with the making his debut today in Jack of all trivia, Will Cohen. Will, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Anytime that I can uh, play in any trivia league, that always makes me happy. And when I found out about this one, I kind of needed to dip my toes into it, so I'm very eager to see how this goes.
Yeah, for sure. I know you've been around a couple other leagues and whatnot. How have you kind of prepared for your match and against Tato today?
I looked at the wheel. I started studying, and I'm fairly certain that some of the movies that I've watched over the course of this last week would cause strokes in most players because some of these movies are rough as
Yeah.
shit. But um, we'll see because half the times I study this hard, I don't get a single question from any of the films I study. So
Yeah. Uh,
we'll see what happens. Tato and I have known each other for a while now, and he's a great guy, great opponent. So uh, I'm eager to have a lot of chaotic fun.
all right, for sure. Kind of all I have for you right now. I wish you best of luck, and we can bring in your
Cheers.
opponent. And at 1-0, Tato. Tato, how you doing?
Hey, doing pretty fantastic. Thank you for having me back, sir.
No problem. Yeah, you coming off your win, 1-0 in the league. Um, Now going up against the being player and Will. I guess you guys kind of know each other a little bit. How you feeling about today's match?
Feeling all right. Will is, as he mentioned, a dear friend of mine. We've had a couple scraps and other things, but as we discussed a little behind the scenes, I don't think we've ever done a one-on-one before, so it should be fun. I did not get any prep in per se. As a keen-eyed observers will notice, my locale has switched up in the since my previous match, but that's been going good. And Will is also clever enough to not underestimate me, which is weak for my brand, unfortunately. Um, so we'll see. I think the smart money's on Will, but I'm going to give it my all.
All right, for sure. That's kind of all I have for you. I wish you best of luck, and we could get this match started. Round one works like this. I will read 10 questions from various geek categories. Each question's worth 1 point apiece. Write down your answer and show it when called upon. If you have to get all 10 correct, you will get a bonus question read to you. Once again, you get 4 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the whole match. Do you guys have any questions about round one?
No, sir.
Let's do this.
All right, we'll go. Start off. Question one is in the MCU. MCU. What is the name of the object? Sorry, what is the name of the object the sorcerers use to create magic in Doctor Strange? So, what is the name of the object the sorcerers use to create magic in Doctor Strange? Uh, Really like the first one. I didn't hate the second one as much as everyone else did, but I could see why it was still a
I
little.
was just discussing multiverse last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but it's not. I don't know. A lot of people hate it. Three, two, one. We'll go pens down. We'll start with Will
I know it's wrong, but I said Grimhold.
and Tato.
Sling ring.
Sling ring is correct. Question number two is in the DCEU. DCEU. In The Flash, which member of the Justice League does Barry and young Barry try to find using a computer in the Batcave? And I'll take either their superhero name or their real name. Either or you can be an overachiever and give both. 5, 4,
I was thinking about it, but
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tato.
I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to flex if I'm wrong. But Soups?
And Will.
Superman.
Both are correct. Both players getting on the board. Question number 3 is in Wizarding World. Wizarding World. In which Harry Potter film do we first see Harry and Draco have a wand duel? Which, yeah, I guess. Can't wait for this TV, I guess, new TV series coming out. What, 2026, 2025 maybe?
It's Warner Discover, so who the hell knows if that's even going to happen?
Yeah, 2. They'll probably scrap it last minute. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Will.
Goes in, permanently goes into the Chamber of Secrets.
And Tato.
Yeah, that's a place where they put movies sometimes.
Yeah, both are correct.
I'm pretty sure Batgirl's in the Chamber of Secrets.
Question number 4 is in video game movies. Video game movies. In 1995's Mortal Kombat, how many total tournaments in a row does the Outer Realm have to win in order to invade and conquer Earth? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tato.
10.
And Will.
I said 3.
10 is correct. Tato jumping out to a 4-2 lead. Question number 5 is in mixed bag. Mixed bag. Who plays Rawling Beckett, a washed-up former pilot called out of retirement by the Pan Pacific Defense Corps and Pacific Rim? That's Rawling Beckett. RALEIGHBECKET.
I'm sorry, can I get a repeat? I'm not sure I heard the question right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can give you one. In the category mixed bag, who plays Rawling Beckett, a washed-up former pilot called out of retirement by the Pan Pacific Defense Corps and Pacific Rim? I think I said his name right. You write these questions, and you're like, "Oh, I just watched this movie. It'd be a good question," and then it's like 5 months later, and you're like, "Oh, well." 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Will
It's a Charlie Hunnam.
and Tato.
Last time till I die. Charlie on him.
Both are correct. Question number 6 is in Star Wars. Star Wars. In The Empire Strikes Back, how does Han's Tauntaun die on Hoth? Star Wars. You guys, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tato.
It's a planet made entirely of ice. It's really fucking cold. It freezes.
And the Will.
I essentially said the same thing. I said exposure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll accept exposure. Freeze, yeah. Question number 7 is in Marvel, regular Marvel. Who directed 2003's Hulk? Count up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Will.
Remember when this guy directed good movies? Ang Lee.
And Tato.
Ong Lee.
Both are correct.
I'm sorry, did I white it up too much? Got it.
I think I pronounce it Engley too, so I don't think you
I-
want
I-
to match.
That was more of an Avatar joke than anything.
Fair enough.
Question number 9, or sorry, question number 8. Question number 8 in DC, regular DC. In the Batman, who is the Riddler's first victim? And I'll take position or
Yeah.
name. Yeah, let's try not to give it away too much. Yeah, but I guess you'd say title would be the name, correct term of that, not position. Count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Tato. We'll start with Tato
Councilman?
and Will.
For some reason, I thought it was the governor.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for mayor. The mayor.
It was one of the two.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, unfortunately, that question will end Taylor's perfect round. So, score of 7-5. 7-5. Going into question 9, which is in Star Trek. Who killed Klingon General Kruge in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? So, who killed Klingon General Kruge in Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? Guys, a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Will.
I said Kirk.
And Tato.
Sulu.
Kirk is correct.
Shop. Good pull.
Okay. Thank you.
Cutting into that lead. And your final question. Question 10 is in animated. In Big Hero 6, what position does Fred have at his school? You guys went to the board quick because I was trying to write this question. I was like, hopefully it's not too.
No, that's good. I like it.
We worded
Will and I just both adore this movie, I imagine.
Yeah, 5. It was just hard for 4. When I was writing, I was like, how am I going to word this to where it makes sense? But 2, 1. But you guys seem good. All right. We'll start with Tato.
Mascot.
The mascot.
Both are correct. So at the end of round 1, we have a great game going on with Tato in the lead, 8-7. 8-7. So still anyone's match. Round 2 is the wheel round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel. There's 5 from various key categories. Each category has 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. However, you can check down the multiple choice, and there is stealing. Today's categories on the wheel are Star Wars, monster movies, DC, Star Trek, opponent's choice, Marvel, DCEU, Hasbro, Wizarding World, and spinner's choice. Tato, since you are in the lead, do you want to spin first or second?
I shall defer, please.
All right, well, so this is your spin. Remember, you can spin again if you don't like it, unless it lands on opponent's choice.
Of course.
Here is your first spin.
Something good.
Lands on Star Trek. Do you want to keep Star Trek or spin again?
There's better for me on this wheel, so I'd like to spin again, please.
All right. So whatever you get here, you'll have to keep. Lands on spinner's choice. Need the categories? Or
Yes, just remind me of the categories, please.
we have Star Wars, monster movies, DC, Star Trek, Marvel, DCEU, Hasbro, and Wizarding World.
I think I'll go with Wizarding World to be safe.
Okay. Yeah. 5 questions in Wizarding World. Your first question in the Wizarding World. In which film do we first see a parent attempt to attack a current student on school grounds?
Oh, Chamber of Secrets.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question in the Wizarding World. In The Half-Blood Prince, in what type of location does Harry fatally wound Draco?
A bathroom.
That is correct for 2 points. Question 3. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Tina works for what department for Magusa?
I'm gonna mess this up. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Magical Defense, B, Foreign Affairs, C, Wand Permit, or D, Magical Deaths?
Let me get those options one more time, please.
One for a repeat of the options. Is it A, Magical Defense, B, Foreign Affairs, C, Wand Permit, or D, Magical Deaths?
Wand permit.
That is correct for 1
Okay.
point.
Good shit.
Thanks.
Your fourth question in Wizarding World. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry first gets the Marauders map, who is the first person he notices on the map? Or who does he say he notices on the map, I should say?
He first gets it, I think, Dumbledore, because he's pacing.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice work. Good shit. Good stuff.
Thanks, man.
And your final question in the Wizarding World. According to Ollivander, what bird's tail feather resides in Harry's wand in the Sorcerer's Stone?
A phoenix tail.
That is correct for 2 points. Your 9 in Wizarding World, bringing your total up to 16. So, Tail will get your spin at the wheel. Oh, I almost didn't bring the wheel back up. All right. Here is your spin at the wheel. Lands on Marvel. Do you want to keep Marvel or spin again?
Yeah, we'll keep that.
All right. All right. First question in Marvel. The majority of 2004's Punisher takes place in what southern city? Count of 5, 4, 3.
Multiple
2.
choice, please.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Tampa, B, Atlanta, C, New Orleans, or D, Miami?
Miami.
Miami is incorrect. Will for the 1 point steal. The majority of 2004's Punisher takes place in what southern city? Is it A, Tampa, B, Atlanta, C, New Orleans, or D, Miami?
I don't know why New Orleans is calling out to me, so New Orleans.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Tampa.
Oh,
Tampa.
Okay. The other Florida.
In Men in Black, after the bug takes over Edgar's body, he walks into Edgar's house. What does he ask Edgar's wife for? That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3, sorry. In Deadpool 2, what does Wade use to knock Wade down so the cops can put a power dampener collar on him outside the orphanage?
Can you? I think you misspoke. I think you said what does Wade use to knock Wade down? I don't know if that's what you meant.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah, sorry, I have it wrong in the freaking doc. Hang on. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Shoot, hang on. Give me a second.
You're good. I think I
I've
have
like
it.
completely wrong. In the,
Russell,
Sorry,
maybe?
that's his name.
Yeah.
Sorry, I blanked
Yeah.
right there.
Yep. Just run it by me
Yeah.
again for the sake
Yeah.
of posterity.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I completely blanked. I was like, what's his name? Okay. In Deadpool 2, what does Wade use to knock Russell down so the cops can put a power dampening collar on him outside the orphanage? Count of 5, 4, 3.
Multiple
2.
choice, please.
Multiple choice. Is it A, a stick, B, a rock, C, a gun, or D, a sword?
Sword.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good shit.
Yeah, thank you.
In X2, X-Men United, which of William Stryker's family members does he say died by a power drill to the temple?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, his wife, B, his son, C, his dad, or D, his daughter?
My wife.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good shit.
Hey, I just wanted to say that, to be frank. So.
And your final question in Marvel. In Morbius, what name does Michael start to call Lucian when he first arrives at the hospital that he has called all the boys that share the bed next to him? So sorry, I'll repeat that. In Morbius, what name does Michael start to call Lucian when he first arrives at the hospital that he has called all the boys that share the bed next to him?
Yeah, he's just another Milo.
That is correct for 2 points.
At least someone benefited from that goddamn movie.
Thank Christ. Damn my love of Spider-Man. Need to watch everything tied to it.
So, Tato, after his spin, getting 6, brings the score up. Will leading 16 to 14.
Oh, okay.
So, round 3 works like this. Each competitor will give me three numbers ranging from 1 to 14. The first question is worth 2 points, second is worth 3, and the third is worth 5. And we will keep going until someone is mathematically eliminated. Will, since you are in the lead, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14?
Let's do 12, 4, and 8.
12, 4, and 8. Okay, and Tato, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14 other than 12, 4, and 8?
13, 3, and 7.
13, 3, and 7? Okay. So, Tato, you will have to hit at least 2 points to push it back over to Will. You picked number 13 for your first, or for your 2-pointer, which corresponds to DC Films. Pat Hingle, Kim Basinger, and Michael Gough appear in which DC film?
Batman Forever.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Batman,
Batman.
1989's Batman.
Okay, yeah.
You picked number 3 for your 3-pointer, which corresponds to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when ordering the pizza, Michelangelo asked for no what on the pizza?
Anchovies.
That is correct for 3 points. So you scored 17, pushing it over to Will. Answer question. He picked number 12, which corresponds to Marvel. Marvel.
Sweet.
Cliff Robertson, Octavia Spencer, and James Franco appear in which Marvel film?
Spider-Man.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's like, was I overthinking that shit?
Bruce up to 18, pushing it back over to TATO, who has to hit his 5-pointer. Again, you have all 4 repeats left. You picked number 7, which corresponds to Middle Earth. Middle Earth. In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountains? In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountain?
Oh, I can hear Jay screaming at me right now. Hi, Jay.
You count of 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. That is your first repeat. In Middle Earth. In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountain? Count of 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. That is your second repeat. In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountains? Count of 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That's your third repeat. The category of Middle Earth. In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountains? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
As your last repeat. Numbers in Middle Earth. In the Battle of the Five Armies, what is the name of the gems that Thandril came to get that are in the Lonely Mountains? Five.
The
4.
Tears of Moria.
And your winner Will Cohen. We're looking for the White Gems of Lost Galleon.
All right.
That was a great match, guys.
Good shit.
Back
Absolutely.
and forth. Guess we could start with today's unfortunate second place finisher. And Taylor, you did really well. I mean, you got 8 in the first round. I mean, did pretty well in Marvel, which I think is one of the tougher ones because there's a lot of crap movies in there. You got a couple of those those questions, which you got. And you, I mean, the 2-pointer, you were in the right sort of area. You just kind of picked the wrong Batman movie, which is hard because.
Yeah.
Because Pat Hingle's in 3.
Yeah, Pat Ingles in 3 of them, and I think Michael goes in the other.
Goes in 4.
All of them, yeah.
So you just kind of picked the wrong one, got your 3-pointer, and then a tough Middle Earth question.
Yep.
So how you feeling about today's match?
I feel good. I played a good game. I normally I'm clever enough to know when I played a bad one and when I played a good one. And I've won bad games. I've lost good games. It happens. Will just played a better one, which is awesome. Yeah, Spinner's Choice is a thing. Obviously, I love Wizarding World too. So it was a closer match than I thought it was going to be. I'm happy with how I did. It was, and always, as always, a blast, which is the most important thing.
Sure, you're always trying to have fun. I mean, 17 beats most people on most days, so there's really nothing to hang your head on. Let's put you at 1-1. Is there anyone you want to? I don't know if you know who's all in the league, but is there anyone you want to play next?
Yeah, Jay and I is always a fun time. I am sure he is a little higher ranked at this point. I'm probably got a little more work to do before I get to him. So whoever is in that territory, 1-1 is a thing, but obviously, like you said, 17 points. So someone in that 500 or above territory, probably.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hopefully, we'll see you back next year for a match.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you then. We'll move over to today's winner, Will. In 7, you first in round 1's really good. Especially debuting with some different movies.
Yeah.
Killed Wizarding World, and then hit your 2-pointer, which is enough to win the game. How you feeling about today's match?
I feel really good about this. I was definitely sweating after round 1 because while that's about as many points as I usually get in geek stuff, like TATO was absolutely killing it. It's like shit, he's gonna get a perfect round, isn't he? He was one.
I was actually kind of feeling it for a little bit.
He was like 1 or 2 questions away from it. So it's like
two questions. Yeah.
2 questions, and so yeah, that had me. That definitely had me sweating, and the fact that what helped me cut into it was a Star Trek question, because I especially a Star Trek 3 question, because I fucking hate that movie so much. that was great. Round 2, I was this close to picking Hasbro because I've been studying the shit out of that. I was this close, but I'm like, but I want to win, so let's go with Wizarding World.
Well, that's a good call. You basically swept it minus I think one question. So.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10's really good. Yeah,
that's like that. I have actually never chosen Wizarding World in a any kind of like geeker fandom match before. So maybe I should like start putting on the wheel more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this puts you at 1-0. Hopefully, you'd want to come back next year. Is there anyone you'd want to play next year?
So there's only one other 1-0 player that I know of right now, and I know he would probably just absolutely kick the shit out of me. But I think it would be such a great chaotic match because we know each other really well. I want to play Kaiser.
Yeah.
The amount of shit he would talk about me to my face is absolutely hilarious, just like he did the last time we ever played each other. And it was like whoever wins or loses that match, it's going to be just a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that's what I would love to play. Or if I know that his opponent from that match, Tiz, if he's looking for a redemption, I'm happy to play him too, because I've lost to Tiz before.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, both of you guys being 1-0, probably be moving more towards Kaiser because that just
Fair
seems to be
enough.
an easy sort of 1-0 than one of these 2-0. But yeah, we'll for sure. Hopefully, maybe we'll probably. I don't know why I'm saying we because I'm the guy in charge. I'll probably set that up. But we'll hopefully see you again next year. Guess we can start go with kind of wrap this up. Will, is there anything you want to plug or where the people can find you?
You can find me a lot of different places. Over in Multiplex, I play in singles and teams in both their big divisions. I'm in their debate league. Over movie battlegrounds where TATO is a lot of times too. You'll find me over there. And then I also run my own league as well, Trivia League Unlimited, or TLU, or like I like to call it, TLU, to piss my other admins off. You can find me over there, and I'm actually going to be starting a new new chat panel over there too, where people get to roast me and my letterbox choices. So that's going to be some good shit.
For sure. Check all that out. Tato, is there anything you want to plug where the people can find you?
Yep, Movie Battleground, as well mentioned. We're on the hiatus for the moment, winter and holidays, of course. We got Lights Out trivia. That is always fun. As I mentioned, I just got here, so I'm going to be making sure that there's at least some form of lights out, be it exhibition, some wacky stuff, or just a standard league match, at least once a week. Can't promise any days, but that's what I'm doing there. And Dill Pickle Movie Network, check out the tournament that is going on with the MCU, and then I will be having a title match there in January, I believe.
Nice. Check all that out. And I'm Devontae King. Find me on Facebook, Jack of All Trivia, Facebook page. If you want to match here, Jack of All Trivia, the guy to message. And I guess we can wrap this up with Will getting the win over Tato 18-17. And we will see you guys next time.